So, hello everyone, it's time for cooking food! SUU CHAN! Yeah. Now, SUU CHAN is the highlight of the anime. Yeah, it's a good anime, right? But of course, we all know that SUU CHAN is a highlight. Definitely is. Today I'm gonna cook for them and a fish today. Yeah, today I'm gonna do something weird. So, today I'm gonna cook fish with bacon, yeah. So I got this like, what's called in English? I bought bacon that is like very, very rökt, as it's called. Yeah, smoked, I guess. Yeah, smoked. But it's like, it's not like normal smoked. It's like superly smoked. You know, like, yeah. I don't know what's called in Swedish either. But basically, you can buy different food, right? You can buy them smoked, and you can buy like, you know, super smoked, right? Like, ooh, it really tastes smoky. And I have that with some fish, and I'm gonna take a typical soma thing where I take the fish, right, and I take the bacon, and I'm gonna wire it around the fish, right, and fry it like that. Which I learned from Soma. So that I straight up learned from Soma. I was like, that's a good recipe in Soma, yeah. That is something I inspired from Soki no Soma. But anyway, it was a food anime, guys. So 3, 2, 1, and go. I'm gonna do it for the families after this now. Yeah, I'm taking the salmon. Yeah, take the bacon around it. Yeah, they're running in the cave here. Okay, it's opening. What do you can find on the internet? Bacon wrapped salmon, I guess I would call it. Yeah, bacon wrapped salmon. That's basically what I'm doing. Here it is. This is what I'm gonna make after this. And have pasta to it actually. Yeah, this food I'm gonna make after this. Basically, yeah, like you take salmon right, and you wire the bacon around it, yeah. Bacon wrapped salmon. But I wonder what it's called in English, the kind of smoked thing, because it's a smoked bacon. It's, Yeah, I wonder what it's called in English. Alderwood smoked, specifically. Is that what it's called? Heavily alderwood? Because alderwood is a specific tree. Yeah. It's wood is smoked. Like, I don't know, heavily alderwood smoked bacon. I guess I would describe something like that, yeah, like it's heavily, it's used by, yeah, alderwood. That's what it's called in English. Alderwood, I didn't know that. I'm googling food stuff. It's food anime, guys, come on. I'm like, yeah, alderwood, that's called alderwood bacon. Heavily alderwood, okay. So it's like very hardcore on the alderwood. But anyway, opening over. Oh. Sorry, so the volume got really loud on TV. I don't know why. The volume got really low. Oh my god, super. Oh god. It's on now in the cave here. I'm just losing my earrings. Jesus Christ, the volume got super loud. Something happened with the wiring here. Sorry, give me a second. I'm sitting and talking about my smoked bacon dish, and I'm just like the sound got incredibly loud. I don't know why. After the opening, yeah, something on TV, I guess. Something to change that. I don't know. Something with my wires here. You know how I connect the wires, because I stream it into my computer, right, and I use a capture card. Okay, that's better. That is better. Okay, sorry about that. But here we go. Go in the cave, get some bacon. Yeah, but sometimes you know, it's classic. You know, like the ad commercial starts, right, and then the commercial on the TV. You know, it's like maybe it's like 50 decibel, right, during the commercial. Then it's like 100 decibel after the commercial. So you increase the volume, whatever. Yeah, very classic, right? You know how it goes. Very classic issue. You know, there's something I really hate on YouTube, right? Not on YouTube per se, but I'd hate it on YouTube when there's some ads on YouTube, right? Like maybe this ad, don't blame me, okay? So you're watching my video, right? Suddenly an ad appears, like a mid-roll, and that mid-roll has like 10 times the volume. Yeah, like it's not of course not the YouTuber's fault, but and I wouldn't even say it's YouTuber's fault either. It's more the person doing the ad, right? But yeah, or the company. But that's kind of how I felt after this anime here. After the opening, suddenly it was like 10 times louder. But anyway, he's out looting now. Sorry, I was a little bit. My ears got so blasted. I was like, what happened? Where am I? I was like, where am I? What happened? I lost my composure. Exactly. Uncle Fenry knows best. I like it kind of points at him with the claw here. See, he's like the grumpy uncle. See, Sue is right. He's like, that's right, boy. And like Sue is like, Sue is making like a crown of all the gems here. But yeah, Sue is all looting, man. Sue is out looting, yeah. Okay, so go to the next place. Yeah, scary indeed. Oh, no, it's like normal animals for once in the anime. Yeah, like it's not, you know, it's like buffaloes or something. Maybe we couldn't really see it. Those are buffaloes, but I mean, it's kind of normal for once. Yeah, Sue is like, can I also eat some buffaloes? Yeah, it's like, but I mean, normally the anime they fight, you know, chimeras and griffons, right? Sue is jealous here. Sue also wants part of it. Yada 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 yada. Sue is the best part of the anime. Sue also wants to go in, man. But okay. But yeah, these are like normal horses or cows, something. Some kind of ushi, some kind of cow, bovine. They're gonna get owned, man. Man, this looks brutal. He's just like, oh yeah, you need to kill all of them. But like, loot! Master, we got loot! So much weed! This looks mean, man. This is like a buffalo herd or something. That looked mean, yeah. That was like, normally they're fighting, again, monsters, right? They're actually enemies, like chimeras. You know, they're fighting chimeras, they're fighting like griffons, they're fighting whatever, some kind of enemy, right? Now they're just attacking like a bunch of like cows or something. Yeah, they may have shown they were maybe like bulls or something, but you know, like yeah, male cows. So kind of like normal bovine animal that just looked. It's too big with this satchel. But yeah, Sue's gonna help out. Oh, Queen Sue again. She's gonna eat them all with her little Sue clones. Yay! This looks really mean, man. You're finding like a, yeah, this is like a, it feels like I played Diablo 2, you know, because I love Diablo. Second game, of course, one, the cow stage, yeah. They're playing the cow stage in Diablo. They're like, cow, 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 cow. Yeah, they just like, they just, you know, just collected a lot of cow meat there. Yeah, there was just like bunch of cows. But seriously, this I would say was the most brutal episode so far. In the sense that, yes, every basically monster up to this point has been some kind of typical JRPG enemy. You know what I mean? Like I said, for example, a kobold, right, or griffin, or whatever. Yeah. But now it's like, oh, those were just a bunch of cows. They look kind of horse-ish though, but yeah, there was a kind of cow, horse, like a typical, you know. I saw a farm animal, yeah. It's like 20 farm animals. They could have been some random peasant house, basically. They were like, yeah, you just destroy them all. Okay, so now it's making cola! Oh my god. Oh, it tickles. Oh my god, Sue's gonna become a cola slime. It's Pepsi clearly on the symbol now. Yeah, it's clearly a Pepsi brand thing here on the symbol, but yeah. It's clearly Pepsi there. It even says Pepsi? Whoa. Is this ad? Usually, of course, in any anime games, right, you don't want to call it the actual, of course, title, because then you might get, you know, in the copyright or whatever, right? But sometimes, if they show the real title, like Pepsi or Coca-Cola or Fanta or whatever, right? If they show the full title, then usually it means that the production company is actually getting paid for it. That's like an actual secret ad, right? Because it's very uncommon in anime that they straight up have the Pepsi logo and it's like Pepsi, yeah, like there was clearly a Pepsi logo there. Now I hope Sue turns into a brown Pepsi now. Yeah, I want to say Cola Pepsi Sue. But seriously, that might have been like a you know, an insert ad there, because it's so uncommon in anime that you do see. Okay, this ad feels too early, so maybe the timer is wrong now, honestly, because it feels like 8 minutes to ad. Hopefully I don't have it wrong. This is kind of weird, but whatever. Maybe the time's wrong then. I don't think the timer is wrong, but yeah, strange. It did. Maybe when the sound happened, but I don't think so. Whatever, we find out later. But so the time might be wrong now. Then it feels like weird, but it's very uncommonly they have commercial breaks so early. But maybe sometimes they do. I'm just saying. Yeah, it was another episode of this anime. Right? It was like the last 5 minutes were like after ending credits. So sometimes the timer is. I mean, the time is correct usually, and this is like I'm just confused because like why was that commercial break early? But anyway, I think it's interesting in the point there with the Pepsi because I can't think of many animes that I've seen. I've seen many animes in my life, and extremely rarely, right, will they actually have the anime, here's a monster or whatever, you get the answer there. And very rarely will they actually show, the real symbol. That normally they will be like, they might have a similar symbol, right, to like the brand or something else, right? And it might be something like, it looks like maybe it's a monster is 3 scars, right? So maybe it's gonna be like 2 scars or maybe 1 or something. So you clearly understand what they're drinking, but it's not, actually the thing. And instead of calling it monster, they might call it feral, something like that, Camonol, right? They might call something else than that. So honestly, I do wonder if that was like an actual ad from the Pepsi brand, right? PepsiCo is a company called the stock and so on, PepsiCo. Because it's like, it's so uncommon in anime to see them very clearly, like, I'm drinking Pepsi now, like, this is ad, maybe. But anyway, I was going to point it out there because it's so uncommon to have it so clearly displayed, right? For example, McDonald's is usually McDonald's, right? They usually have the W instead of the M, right? Most animes, for example, right? They won't. Here we go, because of the poor cows, man. Yeah, the cow stage. You're like, oh, so you find some peasant place? It really does feel like he just found some poor farmer guy's place and just like got all his cows, man. Yeah, he found some poor farmer guy's herd and what is like, I got like 50 cows, guys. They're like, yeah, isn't that old uncle, isn't that like, the old farmstead out there? It's like, wait, you found a farmstead? I think that's theft, man. Yeah. It does feel like he stole this bit, yeah. Normally it feeds monsters, but this is like, oh, I just found a bunch of cows, man. I entered the cow stage and just, but damn. So I haven't played it right. I mean, it's iconic. Single story. I find out now. Cow stage. The Cow stage is a very iconic role-playing game in Western RPGs, right? Since Diablo, because Diablo 2 kind of established that kind of trope, right? Then we see it in many other games too, where they have what's called the Cow stage. So here it's in Diablo 2. You write something in the game and you write some kind of cow text, and then you get this teleport in the first city, right? And then you get this cow stage, which you have to fight all these cows, right? Hell bovine. You have to find all the cows. It's a common stage. But you find it in other games too, because, I mean, Diablo 2 is just a famous game, right? So it's really kind of created that, the yoke of like, the cow stage, yeah. So pretty classic. Umai? The cows are umai? Yeah, because they're like normal cows, man. Maybe are they eating the cows now? Maybe I missed something there. Isn't other food? Is that smoked bacon I talked about earlier? I am disappointed, honestly, that SUU didn't turn brown, though. Yeah, I am disappointed that SUU didn't turn into like a cola slime. Yeah, she was like absorbing the Pepsi Cola thing there. Yeah, I want her to turn into like like the typical brownish sugary slime there. Actually, I mean, I played so many Dragon games. It's very uncommon seeing like a brownish slime. Yeah, they very rarely have that. The slime are usually like blue and green or like silver, sometimes gold. Yeah, the gold slime, very uncommonly. But usually it goes like blue, green, and silver. Very uncommonly they have that brown thing. Can't think of one here. Yeah, I'm disappointed she's in blue. I'm disappointing. She should absorb it and turn it into Pepsi slime. Come on. Man, if Dan Manshai, they would have been like, oh, this slime tastes great. Oh my God. That is the fun. If you ever seen Dan Manshai, this is very good. Dan Manshai 4 is very, very good. And I just love that. There's a scene where they drink slimes, right? The dude is like, we're gonna drink the slime! You can cook it and drink it! It's like, no! And she makes the bell drink Pepsi. She makes him drink a slime and also like moldy potions. Yeah, and it's like, that scene is so disgusting. The episode is like really tricking him and she doesn't do it herself. Oh, it's so fun, I'm sorry, but it's so funny because she's just like, drink the mold pep potion slime thing. It's gonna heal you. You better drink it too. You drink first, okay? And then he drinks it, and she doesn't drink it, and then he drinks it to drink it. And she doesn't even herself drink the mold potion. He just makes Belle drink it because she was indirect kissing. Okay, back to the waifu finally. Yeah, we need more of the waifu, man. Yeah, we need more of this waifu, man. We need more of the food waifu. Yeah, we're gonna send it up to... We're gonna pray to the god and send her some food here. Yeah, it's a Pepsi! It tastes great, yeah, like... She probably can't get fat either, right? Here goes the other goddess finally. Oh no, it's been attacked by the waifus! Here they all are. He's like, oh my god, there's so many of them. He's gonna be surrounded by all the god wifes now. He's getting a harem. Yeah, he's getting a goddess harem now. He's like, oh no. She's like, don't talk to my husband. He's like, that's my man. He's just like, oh no, my brain. It's so many goddesses. I can hear them all in my entire my brain. Leave me alone, you crazy, thirsty goddesses. Yeah. She's like a cow then, I guess. Yeah, she got like the... And obviously it's a gal. Yeah, we know she's a KUROGAL, right? One of them's KUROGAL to one. Finally comes the goddess here and they're all attacking him. And he's just like, no. I'm having a Brental. Yeah, we know the cow lady got ridiculous oppies. Yeah, she got massive oppies. The blonde one. Yeah, we saw it earlier in Chibi form, man. She is like super big titties. Yeah, we saw her in Chibi form. She's just like massive, man. She's massive. Yeah, she is definitely the biggest one of the goddesses, the harem. She got ridiculous oppies. Here we go. Yes, she's offering her oppies, right? Of course she is. And she's obviously a fiery KUROGAL because she's like a warrior lady, so of course she's like, my blessing is power! Yeah, of course she's like, I will bless you with might, boy! Of course, because she's just like definitely a Kuro tomboy. Absolutely, she's a Kuro tomboy, yes, of course she is. Yeah, no, he's my boy, yeah, like, don't take my boyfriend! Oh my god. Don't take my husband away from me! Yeah, like, no, he's my food guy. He's just like, I'm having a mental breakdown. He's like, the guys don't talking to me. Yeah, you better send me food. Like he's like angry, like tomboy goddess. Yeah, send me food or I punch you. It's like, okay, Jesus Christ, you annoying goddess. Yeah, it's like, send me the food now. Yeah. I love her outfit, man. It's like a weird bikini outfit when they're gonna. Her cowl kind of covers. Yeah, this thing. Yeah, it's a very weird outfit. No, yeah, now she's like they're robbing. Arra, arra! Oh, she even said arra, arra. Oh my god, he's being attacked by these crazy goddesses. Man, the goddess harem is aggressive, man. Extremely thirsty goddess harem. Yeah, they're extremely thirsty. What is she? She's like an ice god, maybe? Kind of an introvert. Yeah, there's a Ford goddess there. She's a bunch of blue hair. Probably ice. Of water, yeah, I mean, they obviously have the color of the hair color is clearly the power, right? She's like a blue hair color, she's gonna have some ice or water mad, of course. Just like the red one is fiery and aggressive, yeah. They're very straightforward, yeah. The red one is an aggressive tomboy with fire medic, yeah. You're like, oh yeah, I kinda guess that, yeah. Oh god, she's playing the sympathy goddess card. She started crying instead. Yeah, she's introvert, water goddess. She's all like, oh, what did you love me for? I'm a sexy goddess too. Yeah, guilt tripping him instead. Yeah, the red one is like aggressive. Yeah, the red one is like, I will kick your ass. You better give me, you know, food. Or I will teach you a lesson, right? And the blue one is like, oh, you don't love me. Yeah, they're playing to the strength, I guess. Yeah, they're playing to the strength, right there. They're playing to the strength clearly. Yeah, the blue one is introverted and sad, so. Yeah, now they're all like, oh yes, the poor girl, she's so crying. Okay. Yukata. Yeah. Bless the beautiful SUU CHAN. Yeah, get the SUU is gonna turn into a babe now, come on. I'm still waiting for SUU to turn into a waifu, man. But this episode I'm waiting for, when all the goddess enters the enemy here. When they start hiding in the background and they're finally part of this harem. Yeah, now he got 4 wives here. Yeah, he got married 3 times this episode. I love the scene where the all is hanging over this pool. It's very hentai, man. Yeah, all of them is like hanging over the. Yeah, especially with enormous oppies, the one of them, cow oppies she got, man. She is, after all, a cow, so she got very big memories, of course she does. Yeah, now they're all happy because they get they get blessings from him. They like, there's some food, yeah. They're like, yay, food! Oh my god, what an episode! What an episode, man. He's just like, he's gonna get a lot of blessings now, man. Yeah, he got married a lot. Yeah, so now we got more power. Yeah, I got the blessings, right? Yeah, because I mean he got the aggressive tomboy goddess, right? He got the introverted. So yeah, of course. He's like, yeah, you seduced all of them. Good job, boy. That's good. Very good. It's like, what are the etchy episodes? Especially how they all were like, pushing their oppies over the, I don't know, the water fountain thing that they're praying into the pond or whatever. Yeah, they were all like pressing their bodies into the pond, right? It's like, yeah. You got that power vision in the harem there. You got that harem power vision. This is definitely the best episode. This is definitely the best episode. With all the goddesses, yeah, the thirsty goddesses, man. The thirsty goddesses are definitely the best episode. Yeah, now SUU is water buffed, right? Because she, yeah, the water goddess, of course. Yeah, so now she can destroy trees here with her water power. Yeah, I did it! Sugoi! Like, he's happy. I did it! Yeah, I'm the best! I'm a water monster now! Look at me, guys! Yes, I can destroy everything now. It's like, good job, SUU. Yay, master! I'm powerful now! It's like, okay, SUU, don't show the cows again, no. Men botten måste man ta earlier. It's watermelon taste too, yeah, perfect for SUU here. I never get the power-ups, yeah. I'm fear, man, yeah, poor. Nice, he did a little bit of a Sugoi! He's got to tighten them. Okay, Isa! It's like, I'm gonna make my own wall! Look at me! I can make a wall! It takes me like 3 years, but look at that. He built the house, okay. He built the house with his stone power, yeah, look at this. It took me like a day, but I managed to make 4 walls. I guess it economically, it's good. He can make his own building, yeah. He can, like, took him a while, but I guess he can live in that house now, so cheap, I guess. Craft his own house. It reminds me of Yamato in Naruto. He's like, yeah, he's making his own build. Oh, you destroyed this city. I can build a new city. I can just wood magic. I create a new house there. Yeah, no problem. This guy though is a little worse, I guess. Than Yamato is more, I guess, bigger houses though. But yeah, definitely was the best episode so far, easily. Yeah, with all the goddesses coming in here, extremely thirsty goddesses. Yeah, come on, this was the best episode easily so far. Easily. And then goes the ending and so on. Yeah, so the timing was right. It was just weird with how, like I said earlier, very uncommonly to have the commercial break so early, right? But yeah, what an episode. The episode definitely the best episode so far. I mean, come on. Especially these kind of scene, right? Where they're all is like, hey man, you sent me some food! Yeah, they're all like coming over here, right? With their massive oppas, yeah. And they're like, hey man, where's my food? You're like, yep, that is a bunch of oppa goddesses. It's a bunch of them. Yeah, you're like, yeah, but I love this scene. Especially the blonde one. I mean, she's a coward. We saw earlier quarter, she was massive. Yeah, we saw earlier because I mean they have them in chibi forms before the episode, right? And we saw her earlier in the chibi form then in the corners, and I mean she was like gigantic. Right? Yeah, she was kind of with like 2 gigantic polygon tents, right? Lara Croft style basically. So it was pretty clear that okay, she's massive, right? But obviously KUROGAL like the most, she's a badass like. Classic, I can say it, KUROGAL, aggressive tomboy, right? I think she was the best one. Yeah. And I love that she was like, oh, I will kick your ass if you don't give me food. Yeah, she's basically like, I will destroy you, right? She comes in there, yeah, like here's another, she waves and so on, yeah. She comes in there like, I will destroy you. But of course the blue one is like, oh, I'm sad, what don't you love me back for? I also want to try good food. Easily the best episode. I mean, I said it 2 weeks ago, right? This is what I'm waiting for, yeah, the rest of the harem to enter, right? His love goddess harem, quadruple marriage thing to happen, right? To all combine this power with God. Man, I feel so bad now covering her face here. Can you go up here? Yeah. And of course the blue one is hiding behind them. Yeah, but I like how, I mean, they're very simplistic in that sense, I said earlier in the report, very simplistic. I don't mind it, but No, actually, I mean, I liked it. I liked it in animes where they kind of go straight forward, right? You know, the red one is angry and tsundere, and you know she's aggressive. She fights people, right? The blue one is sad and melancholy, and she's introverted. Yeah, it's very straightforward. It's very straightforward. Yeah, of course the red one's gonna be tsundere. It's very anime. But yeah, she's red hair. She's like, shut up with food. You know, yeah, that's her. And she's like, you want firepower, boy? You know, yeah, that of course it's gonna be that, right? And the blue one's gonna cry and be like, why does anyone love me? Yeah. It's very, very straightforward. Like, you get what you see, you know, yeah, they're exactly what you expect, right? I think most animes does it well, and I think that there's two ways to go about it, in my opinion. You can either do it, you know, play it straight, right? In a storytelling, where, yes, the red one is aggressive one, so on, if you have battle guards, right? Or you can go with, you know, the reverse, right? Where it's like, you know, the blue one is super aggressive and angry or whatever, right? And you can either reverse it. I think that's the way to do it, right? I think it's kind of weird to the green one being aggressive. You know what I mean? That to me would be a bad design, right? Again, red, play it straight, right? Blue is like kind of reverting the trope, right? Also works. But if the green or yellow or, you know, kind of the other color you don't see with like either pure anger or like reverse anger or whatever, then it's kind of weird, right? So I think that's kind of how you do it, honestly, in my opinion. You have a bunch of harem cats, right? Yeah, you have like either, again, right, the harem woman is going to be what you expect, or it's gonna be, you know, like what's it called? What's it called? Subverting trope, yes, subverting trope. Right? Either do the trope or subvert it. I think it's bad in some animes and even more from gaming where they do it kind of like, you know, in just kind of randomly. Why is the green-haired woman very angry for? Then it fits right to me. Then I'm just like, why? Why is she angry for? Like, she's not subverting it. She's not fitting the cast either, you know. But anyway, I do love her design, especially the red one. Obviously aggressive, but I like her kind of weird, you know, this, yeah, the clothing covering her eyes and this weird. She also have a bikini underneath, or yeah, black bikini underneath, but it kind of weirdly, she kind of stood up there, you kind of saw her pants. Yeah, it's like a weird design. I like it. Yeah, I like it. Bam, subscribe and have a great day.